We are hard enduro riders. We overcome step-ups, rock gardens, river crossings, insane hill climbs, and pandemics. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks very much for supporting round 3 of the 2020 Michelin EWXC series. A huge thanks must go to our sponsors, Michelin, Mayfair Gearbox, DC Science, Maleco Printers, Expert Mining Solutions, Just One Helmets, and Basefit Train to Win. Without the continued support of these companies, you would not have a race series as good as this. Then a big thanks to our landowners, Willem from Leeuwenkloof and Wayne from Titans, for the use of their facilities. Titans is open for riding, so please contact them should you wish to go and ride there. Leeuwenkloof is open for hiking and 4x4ing. They have a few accommodations options available, so please contact them should you need a weekend away in the bush. Then of course to Denise, who you've all dealt with, and I'm sure you agree does an awesome job of the admin side of all the events. Igor, our chief course setter, and Rob for sorting out the timing. Then Gary and Laird for overseeing a few things. I know Gary's very jealous about not being at the events. He actually asked me a few days ago if we didn't have a piece job for him, if I have anything available. So Gary will be at the event. Right guys, then when you enter the venue, you will be screened for your temperatures at the gate. If your temperature is over 37.5, you will not be allowed entrance, and nor will anyone else in your car. You'll have to leave. Please have your forms ready to hand in. The register, the rider questionnaire. After that, you will drive up the driveway until you get to the documentation table where you will be handed your envelope. From there, you can proceed to the pits and set up, keeping a 1.5 meter gap between your pit and the next one. You must have your race control tag checked at near the race trailer. There will be signage up there, and I will be on the loudspeaker telling everyone where to go just to have their tags checked. Everyone needs to wear a mask at all times except when you have your helmet on. Alright, race tags and numbers, they must correspond. Your bike numbers and timing tags. This all needs to be sorted out before you line up for the race. Your bike must have a number on it. You will be ejected from the start line if you do not have the correct race number on your bike. The tags must be mounted correctly, facing up or down, not sideways. Starting number must be visible on the front board. Do not obscure your bike number. Then guys, we've done the best we could to seed you according to pace and history that we have over the last 2 races. But for many of you, we don't have any history, and so there you might be slotted in further down than what you should be. We can only apologize for this. For next time, we will know that you're faster than Wade Young, and we will seed you right up front. Remember that your race time only starts when you go past the scanner and not when the race clock starts. Please avoid the timing scanner with your helmet if you're not racing. No crews or parents may come near the timing control area. Timers need to focus and not be distracted. Results will be posted on the race control website during the day a few times until 10 a.m. on Sunday. You have until 10 a.m. on Sunday to contact Denise should you have any queries. Right, as far as the pre-race paddock, you are to line up in single file in the pit lane. You need to get yourselves in order. You will have got your seating sticker, which will be on the front of your bike, and that is your order for pulling off. Des and Connor will call you up, and you will start one at a time in roughly 10-second intervals. At the end of the lap, please go slowly through the scanner tent and confirm with the timekeepers that the scanner has picked up your tag. Then first gear through the pit lane. If you are racing in race 2, line up in the middle of the pit lane, and remember that riders from race 1 will be coming past you, so don't block the pit lane, please. Also, leave a little gap between you and the next rider so race 1 can pit and refuel only on an environment with a fire extinguisher, and you must be off your bike. Pitting must take place inside your pit area and not in the pit lane if you're on the first 300 meters of the pit. All riders must go slow in the pit lane. Remember, first gear only. Right, some notes on the route. It's roughly 18 kilometers long. It's single track in most sections. Please allow faster riders to pass you. There are not many places to pass. If you hear someone behind you, chances are he's caught you and needs to overtake. Please move over as soon as possible. A few sections to be aware of. The drop into the slate mine, the drop into the gully at Titans, and 1 or 2 climbs with loose rocks and step-ups. Then reserve some energy for the last 400 meters climb and descent into the pits. Navigation, guys. You all know the orange markers must always be on your left. 2 markers, one under the other, indicates a turn in that specific direction. Green day glow means you're going in the wrong direction. Orange markers take preference over the GPS track at all time. Then guys, please, we need to start using GPSs. It helps with navigation. It tells you how far you've gone on the lap, can give an accurate waypoint for marshals or medics to assist other riders. It also clears up most timing issues, as we can pull the track log from your GPS and see exactly where you were and at what time. So please, if you have one, please use a GPS. You could be disqualified for cheating if you're found to have gone on the left side of any marker and if that gave you an advantage. Guys, be careful of dust. There's lots of dust. Rocks, lurkers, long grass, stumps, ruts and trees are all part of the route, so please take care. When you get to a POL station, which is the proof of lap station, you will be handed a cable tie. You'll need to put that cable tie on your bike, preferably on the brake line, on the front brake line, where it's visible, and this will be the proof that you have completed that lap. And your amount of cable ties must correspond with the lap timers count at the end of the day. There is game on the farm. We've seen kudu, we've seen giraffe, we've seen warthog, that kind of stuff, so please take care. They have right of way at all time. Safety. Please be aware that if you come across an injured rider, you're obliged to stop and render assistance. First priority is to make race control aware and convey the location, either via marshal with a two-way radio, or by phoning race control, or by mentioning it on the WhatsApp group. So please ride with your cell phone with you. If you have a GPS, you can mark the waypoint and give us those coordinates. Do not move an injured rider unless you have to, and only if they're in a dangerous position or if the injury is less serious. Pit crew, please stay behind the barrier tape and be careful when walking around and that you are not close to the racing line. The number of laps will be posted on the WhatsApp group shortly. Then guys, please, no littering. We have supplied everyone with a litter bag, so please put everything in those bags and then take those bags home with you and put them in your wheelie bin when you get home. That'll just help us out a lot. There will be food for sale, and the guys from Nomad Coffee will be selling really great coffee and iced coffees throughout the day. Then guys, just remember our future events for the rest of this manic crazy year are our next EWXC number 4 at Heidelberg on the 3rd of October, Mountain Medallas in Clarence on the 31st of October, and then another Medallas on the 28th of November. We're yet to find a venue for that. Then guys, please, we have an Enduro World No Chat news group where we post events and that on that, so please subscribe to that. Then guys, hit us up with a review on Facebook. We value your input and we try and make everyone happy, so please put a review on Facebook or email us with your suggestions. Let us know what you think's good, what you think's bad, how we can make it better for you. At the end of the day, this is your series. We're doing this for you and we want you guys to be happy. So if there's something wrong and you say nothing about it, well, then we can't do anything about it. So please let us know. And yes, thank you very much for joining. Thanks guys.